I tested the world's most luxurious restaurants.
This little French restaurant has an appetizer that cost $90. A 20-course.
Wild. You know what's crazy about that, too? That's probably about yay big. I ordered a crab cake one time at a steakhouse, and it was an expensive steakhouse. And I was like, crab cakes. And you know what didn't go through my mind? It said crab cake on the appetizer. And I said, crab cakes would be pretty good right now. So I said, I'll have the crab cake. And he said, all right. And then they deliver one singular crab cake. About yay big. $30.
Dinner at this gorgeous restaurant in New York costed $320 per
That looks abandoned.
person. And this restaurant was ranked one of the best and most expensive places to eat on the planet. But are these super fancy restaurants even that good? I want to know, so I'll be dining.
No. Yeah, they're better than any restaurant you've been to. But comparably, is it worth? I think that a mid to high tier restaurant has better food than the fancy restaurants. The thing that separates them most of the time is the atmosphere. Like, you're gonna have better food at a $400 a meal steakhouse than Longhorn Steakhouse. What makes that place better is that you don't have to deal with or stupid, oh my god, annoying mother, right? You go to a Texas Roadhouse, are you gonna have a great meal? Yeah. Is there gonna be that family that makes you want to rip your eye sockets out? Yes, bro. Every time you go, it's gonna be some stupid family, man. I'm keeping it real. You don't see that those fancy restaurants. You're not gonna see. You're not gonna see some crying mother. You're not gonna see some annoying people that are sending food back because you're at a fucking fancy steakhouse, right? You're at a fancy steakhouse. Everybody there is gonna be like high-end clientele. It's going to be fucking dates. It might be a small family or a fucking group business dinner. It's not going to be annoying people.
Little Joe Bart merch shout. As some of you may know, I already released more merch at JoeBartolossiStore.com. We have a lot of new things this time. New shirts, new hoodies, shorts this time. A different beanie design. We have rolling trays, tank tops, regular shirts as per you. Anyways, this is a more specific shout, kind of showing off the beanies that we have here. We have the, mushroom design, then we also have the all-seeing eye, and we have rolling trays. They're small, compact, you can fit them anywhere. They're hard, they're metal. They're not going to break. They're not going to be available much longer, so get it while you can. JoeBartolossiStore.com. Link in description in the comment section, or you could just search up the website, whatever the hell you want to do. Outside of that, thank you for tuning in for this little ad for the fucking Joe Bart merch. Let's get back into the video.
Restaurants to see if they're actually worth the price or if they're just a scam. Starting in Los Alamos, California.
The one-star Michelin restaurants behind me.
This is Bell's, a French-inspired bistro with 1 Michelin star. It's run by Chef Daisy Ryan, and it's got $3 on Google. That means expensive.
Okay, guys, seriously, look at this place. It's adorable. It's so tiny.
Now, the Michelin star supposed...
This doesn't look like a high-end restaurant. This is a Michelin star restaurant. If I'm looking at this building, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna sell me like the greasiest $10 burrito I've ever had, and I'm gonna fucking love that shit.
Okay, guys, seriously, look at this place. It's adorable. It's so tiny.
Now, the Michelin stars supposedly represent the highest level of food and restaurant experience possible.
Yo, somebody explain to me why a tire company rates restaurants. I don't understand that. I feel like I need to watch a history video on the Michelin system.
Consider these restaurants overrated.
There's only one way to find out, though. So here's the thing. I've never actually eaten at a Michelin star restaurant before, so I have no idea what to expect. Morning.
So the inside of the restaurant was surprisingly pretty cozy and inviting. This is what a fancy restaurant usually looks like. Pretty lame, but here, it feels like you're just inside someone's house.
So I just sat down, and this place is even cuter inside than it is outside.
I ordered a cup of coffee since it was 11 in the morning.
I feel fancy with my coffee. That's some good coffee. I needed that.
Then I took a look at the menu and noticed there was an appetizer that costed $90.
Oh, chips and dip. Chips and dip. $90. Oh, caviar. the fuck out of here, dude. I don't need to eat fish eggs. $90 fucking appetizer.
That costed $90. Feels a little scammy to me.
Okay, so my waiter said to get the Santa Barbara uni
Nah, buy the chips and dip, bro. Come on. You're fucking doing the video. Buy the chips and dip.
content, so I did. I also got snails.
The price definitely threw me off, but it's fine. What I was most worried about was this review I found from Deg O. Don't go here if you're hungry. This restaurant is stingy. Their entrees are tiny, and I mean microscopic. 1 star. It didn't take long for the food to come out, and at first glance, pretty small. These are just the
Yeah, bro. See, that's just, I'm immediately... If I can one bite the fucking app, dude, yo. Like, that was $20. I don't know. That would just upset me.
small. These are just the appetizers, though.
Okay, that's a lot, though. Okay, that looks... I don't know if that's because he zoomed in, but that looks like a lot.
So hopefully they taste good.
This is the Santa Barbara uni caviar panna cotta. Fancy words, but very cute spoon.
If you didn't know, uni is sea urchin. This ugly guy. I got a big scoop with my tiny spoon.
I used to throw rocks at sea urchins, and I look back at it, and I feel bad. Because I didn't know they were living at the time, because I thought they were just, like, spike balls. But then I found out they're, like, moving creatures.
That's fantastic. What? Thank you for recommending this.
So good, right? When you try the snails, let me know.
Forgot I ordered snails.
How am I supposed to eat it?
Okay, so get a piece of the bread.
I was told to eat a piece of bread and dip it in here. How do I do this?
The snails weren't bad. They were actually pretty good. With the appetizers out of the way, I ordered a few entrees. That way I could test.
All right, I see the food coming out. It's the moment of truth. Is it microscopic? Oh, whoa.
Turns out, this may have been a mistake.
Whoa. Okay, I don't know what that review was talking about. This is huge.
They got a whole ass fucking bowl of fries. That looks like good as hell. Don't tell me that's a bacon, egg, and cheese, man. I will fuck that up.
I got this egg salad sandwich.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
And this
Yeah.
giant pot of mussels and fries. A lot of food.
I was told to take the fries and dip it in the broth. That's the best dipping sauce for French fries I've ever had.
The entire meal ended up costing $161.77, which wasn't too bad since I ordered a lot of food. Very good.
Okay, now that lunch is over, I definitely see why this place has a Michelin star. My favorite part was the fact that this restaurant feels very cozy and very inviting. Honestly, y'all, I'm expecting something completely different from the 2- and 3-star restaurants. I am now in Tarrytown in New York. Behind me is a 2023 Toyota Camry. The next restaurant that I'm going to is on a hill, so I have to drive there. I also brought my girlfriend. Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
So we're driving to the restaurant now, and I've only seen pictures of it online. But the thing is, it's on a huge farm, which is going to be so different than the tiny 1-star restaurant that I was just at.
But despite this restaurant supposedly being amazing, there's a lot of bad reviews.
It's like it's the most expensive restaurant. He's like, sorry, babe, gotta film this one alone. Sorry, babe, can't come on this one. Only one guest allowed. I only reserved it. Apparently, they only have seats for one. Apparently, they don't allow couples to eat here. Wow. You know, if you wanted to sit on the other side of the restaurant, I don't know how I'd be able to pay for your tab on that one.
So far, I'm not seeing any cats. There are cute pigs, though. Look at that. Oh, wait, I just realized. Now, are we going to eat them?
Once the tour was over, we were led to an area where there was an army of waiters and waitresses waiting for us.
How does this work?
For dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, come with me.
Okay. Okay.
I know, it's confusing. A bunch of people just...
I'm intimidated. So we just got seated, and this place is crazy looking.
The dining area was massive and very fancy. It used to be an old dairy barn for the Rockefellers, who were one of the richest families, like, ever.
God, dude, imagine standing for these photos just stone cold. Everybody just looked so pissed back then. Just...
Like, ever.
Feel slightly out of place because I'm just a boy.
So at a dinner like this, the chef decides everything you're gonna eat. This entire meal is supposed to be 20 courses, so I have no idea what to expect. But boy, was I surprised when the first dish ended up being straight up raw vegetables.
Do I dip this? I don't know. I feel so lost.
Now look, I don't hate vegetables, but this is not what I expect.
I'd say, where's the bread, buddy? Bring it out. Where's that fucking fancy-ass loaf? The fuck you giving me a carrot for?
A lot of money for. This is not off to the best start, but it's fine. Let's check out the next review from Nicole S. Okay, starting off, the concept is good. The waitstaff is admittedly impeccable, and the service is absolutely designed to be catered to your every need. However, all of this is a little overwhelming. The waitstaff moves in complete unison, and I'm not exaggerating. It's honestly kind of creepy and cult-like. 1 star.
Yeah, I was gonna say, them waiting outside for me would kind of stress me out. Like, if I was not even in the building and the waiter goes, "Are you ready to eat?" What are you gonna throw me in the basement? You're freaking me out.
For this, I'm just gonna be observing everyone, all of the waitstaff in the restaurant. I'll let you know what I think.
The review seemed very exaggerated at first, but after watching for a little while,
Okay, that is freaky.
I know it's not just me. Things feel a little weird.
I mean, look at this dude's posture. It's perfect.
While I was people watching, a few other courses came out, along with this dude that sliced charcuterie at the table. That was pretty cool. Also got this interesting rainbow trout and swordfish pastrami dish. My girlfriend had a pretty accurate description for this.
It tastes the way that leather smells.
Is that
That shit was probably like $20. Oh my god. It tastes the way leather smells. That is disgusting.
good or
Very good for me.
I like it too, so I don't know.
Wait, she's saying that's a positive. It's good that it tastes the way leather smells. I would say that that would be you saying it's bad.
Then, a few moments later, they brought a dish called face bacon. I'm gonna blur this for y'all. It was basically pork rinds, except served on a pig skull. The pork rinds didn't taste bad, but while I was eating it, all I could think about were the little piggies. And to make it even weirder,
Oh my god. And those are probably the ones that they fucking kill.
out next. This is pheasant, which is a type of game bird. It's supposed to be really tasty, and I was very excited to try it until they brought out...
A dead bird.
Yeah, dead bird. So these are the feathers.
I wish I was making this up.
How do you feel about now eating the bird after seeing that?
I kind of feel guilty, but also
Yeah, they should have a restaurant where it's like called the Guilt Restaurant, and they bring out your meal, but before you eat it, they just show you a video of them just murdering the animal. That should be like a vegan restaurant.
it was already dead. So I think I'd feel more guilty if I didn't eat it.
Yeah, I'm okay eating it.
But despite the interesting food
Where they
choices,
build it up like you don't know. Like the first minutes, it's like, this is Bob the cow. And it's like, do like happy music. And then out of nowhere, they just fucking kill it. And they're like, this is what you're eating.
I will say,
The service has been literally perfect. Almost too perfect, though.
Nicole's review was spot on. The staff was impeccable, but every single interaction felt rehearsed. Kind of like talking to an NPC.
I also don't like when waiters come up to me too much. I want them to be there. Okay, I don't want to say I want them to have telepathy, but I want them to be there when I want them to be there, and then outside of that, I want them to fuck off. Right? Like I don't want them to I don't want to have a conversation with them. Right? I want them to be like, "What do you want?" and then I'll say, and then it's like it annoys me. It annoys me, dude, such a first world problem. It annoys me when I'm like sitting there and I'm like, dude, I really need this for my meal and they're nowhere to be found, or I want to refill on my drink or some shit and they're gone for like 20 minutes, right? But then when I don't want them to be there, it's like every 5 minutes they're like, is the food good? Is everything? And I go,
in a video game, if you know what I mean.
Would you say it is slightly cult-like?
Honestly, yeah, it does kind of give that vibe. They're a little sneaky.
So dinner's wrapping up. We just had dessert. The thing is, now I don't know what to expect out of the 3-star Michelin restaurants.
The bill ended up being $1,052.
oh, never, Oh my god. No, yo, what the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. Yo, I was expecting like $300. $1,000 for 2 fucking people, bro. Oh my god. And they gave me pork rinds. I could have bought fucking chicharrones from fucking ShopRite.
and 45 cents. And while there were some dishes I enjoyed, I feel like spending this much money on mostly vegetables and a kind of uncomfortable experience.
And then at one point they bring out the dead bird. That is hilarious.
Whoa. Ooh, it's cold in San Francisco. For Dylan? Perfect.
So this next restaurant is a pretty big deal.
That's
It
that
was-
shit where that 20% tip would have me sweating. I'd be like, damn, dude, maybe the no tippers are right on this one. $1,000 bill, 20%, $200.
was once ranked the 28th best restaurant in the entire world. But after that last restaurant, I have no idea if I should expect good things.
Thank you, too. Have a good night. All right, we made it. Wait, hold on. My brightness is low. There it is.
Wait, this restaurant's gonna be more expensive?
Holy cow. I can't believe we're here.
Welcome to Bennu. It's a 3 Michelin star contemporary restaurant focused on Asian cuisine. It's run by world-renowned chef Corey Lee, and you guessed it, it has 4 dollar signs on Google.
But despite being one of the best restaurants in the world, the reviews are pretty harsh.
Does this guy work for the restaurant? Is he just standing outside the brick wall, like fucking 80 fucking yards away from the inside of the restaurant?
The seasoning was not delicious. The table attendant repeatedly took the food in the middle of eating. 1 star.
Or this one from Ranting Yao.
The food was creative, but not to the 3-star level. The service was awful. You have to wave to get the waiter's attention to add water or change plates for you.
1 star. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where else this guy's eaten, but he seems picky.
Lastly, we have one from Jody. I made a reservation for 4 people, but had to change it. They got mad. I had 4 CEOs of top Silicon Valley startups with me. Bad service all around. 1 star.
She was angry when she wrote this. It's time for my reservation. Here's the thing. I actually made the reservation for 2 people, and it's just me
Nah,
today.
no lie. I would say if you're changing a fucking reservation at a Michelin star restaurant, I can understand them getting mad. And you saying that they're CEOs of Silicon Valley, who gives a fuck? Ah, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fucking rat's ass who the fuck you are, buddy? You're getting the same damn service. I hate when restaurants start like praising people when they're like famous or some shit and giving them better service. Bitch, you could be Elon Musk walking into that restaurant. You should get the same damn service as everybody else that's fucking in that restaurant.
Hello. It's for 2, but it's just me tonight. Is that okay?
I was immediately taken and asked to sit in a waiting area while they figured out my reservation.
Cool, thank you, appreciate it.
I was a little worried this was gonna be a problem. But after a little while,
Okay, so I just got seated.
Too close. Too close. Hate restaurants like that. Don't like the long booth shit. Don't like the long booth shit. I don't want to be at the same seat as somebody else. That annoys me. Have that sectioned off. If I could slide over to them, that bothers me.
Okay, so I just got seated. Nobody got mad. So, we're good.
so after being seated, I was immediately handed a hot towel. Very fancy.
Oh, here's a warm towel. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Why do they do that? Why? And when I went to it, dude, at resorts they do it. At fucking restaurants, oh, here's a warm towel. I don't need a fucking warm towel. I don't want it. And they like push it on you, like you have to take it or they're gonna die.
Right off the bat, guys, this place feels way less overwhelming than the 2-star Michelin restaurant. It feels kind of laid back, which is surprising. It's still fancy, but like, not intense fancy.
It is a little awkward eating by myself, though. That's the other camera.
Now, even though I'm pretty happy with everything so far, there are 3 main issues with this place. I've already proved the first one wrong. They didn't get mad at me, so that's good. We'll see if the others are true, though.
Now, dinner at Bennu starts with a few small bites, like this 1,000-year-old quail egg with ginger and cabbage juice. It didn't sound super appetizing at first.
But it's plated very cute. My initial thoughts? Absolutely amazing.
Then the waitress recommended
No. 1,000-year-old egg.
some fancy sake. I ordered it, but it turns out I don't like sake.
I hate sake.
It's-
Oh my god, I've only had it once, and I thought I would love it. Because people always are like, sake bombs. Sake, yeah, it's the fucking shit, dude. It is disgusting. It's rice alcohol. Oh my god. I had a glass of sake at this fucking hibachi place. And I was like, I'm gonna love this. I take the first sip and I fucking gag. Not because it's like strong, it just tastes so bad.
It's fine though. I started chugging water to get rid of the taste. Time to see if my water is gonna get refilled.
19 seconds.
So it seems like Bennu is off to a great start. 2 of the harshest reviews are already busted. Now the next course is a crispy fried frog leg sauteed with chilies.
This is
That actually does look good, though.
a first. It kind of tastes like chicken. It's perfectly fried and so juicy.
Now just like Blue Hill at Stone Barns, a majority of the next dishes were small bites, but the flavors of these were on another level. I especially loved these.
No, but that's like that thing they do at Nobu. Oh, what is that called? It's where the chef serves whatever they want. Omakase. Do you guys know what that is? They do it at Nobu. I don't know if they do it at other fucking restaurants, but it's basically like the chef just brings you whatever the fuck he wants. You just pay like a $200 flat fee, and then he just brings you like 10 small meals.
Pine mushroom
Like that.
xiaolong baos, which made.
A wave of nostalgia just hit me.
I used to eat these all the time as a kid, and it's the first dish that genuinely made me a little emotional.
Oh my god, those were amazing. I'm pretty sure they almost made me cry. So now that 2 of the bad reviews are completely busted, there's only 1 more to test.
So this next course was very big.
Dog, I respect him doing. Like, a lot of people sit here and are like, oh, this is great because he's making the money on the content and he gets to like record this and share the experience. I just don't think I would ever be able to do this because then you're not even focused on enjoying the food. You're focused on making the video.
Little dishes that could be mixed and matched together. There was half-dried fluke with seasonal vegetables, marinated raw spot prawns, cabbage minari kimchi, rice, and a bunch of other stuff.
I get to essentially eat this however I want. I can make little wraps. I can add the rice and eat it with the fish. It's a DIY meal course.
This is the best opportunity for me to test Kyoka's review. I spent an aggressively long time eating all of the food, and while I was mid-bite, a waiter actually came up to me and said,
Now, did you want some more rice there?
Sure, yeah.
Understood. I'll let Chef know, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
I'll
Turns out-
let Chef know.
they did the exact opposite of the review.
Fantastic. Appreciate it.
And once I stopped eating,
Because of the reviews, I expected them to take the dishes away, but they didn't. They let me finish the food. Bad review number 3, debunked.
the last 2 courses were both desserts. Still have no idea how I finished these. I was stuffed.
So dinner's wrapping up soon.
Yo, you know the one dessert that I could eat for the rest of my fucking life? Mochi. That shit is amazing. You have, like, it's like that, like, oh my god. I don't even know how to describe it. It's ice cream in the middle, but it's got that fucking, like, rice pudding on the outside or some shit. Oh my god.
experience has been unreal. This is dramatically different than all of the other restaurants I've ever been to in my entire life.
The total cost of eating here was $1,099.90.
Oh, and that's only one person.
Which-
That's not worth it. It's not. Like, it's a cool, yeah, maybe like one time ever. I could see that. Like, it's an experience to do one time.
Yes, is a lot of money and did stress me out. I still thought the creativity behind the food, perfect service, and just overall experience was definitely worth it. They also took me back into the kitchen to meet the chef. That was very cool.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's nice. Dude, he's also like, that's kind of like a risky bet. I mean, he made the money back, but that's a risky bet on that YouTube video. Fucking W YouTuber. Dylan. Is that just his name? It's just, Dylan Hyun? W video.